Well. Good morning, everyone. I had to get some stuff ready. I got to get my coffee cooled down for Christ's sake. It's now cool enough I can drink it. All right. What we got this morning, and I am going to wait with the big box until somebody comes in here. But I got a package here from Clash. And I think maybe we got some pay dirt. I don't know. Hey, Silver Tsunami. Good morning. You're a early one, aren't you? Anyway, I am going to open this package from Clash, and I know it's pay dirt. I ordered it. I have more pay dirt coming, but I wanted to open this small package. I have 1, 2, 3 other packages. We'll do another video on that, but today we're going to open up this big mama humper bite. Comes from Block Blockas. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Lakeland, Florida. Hell, you're an hour ahead of me. What is it down there? Let me see. What is it up here? 9:55. So it's 10 o'clock up here. You are already at 11 o'clock down there. Middle of the day. Good God, man. All right. I got this one package from Clash here. We're going to open that up before anybody gets here. We'll see what's in it. Uh-oh. There we go. Where we at? Nah, we don't want to be that far. We want to be back here a little bit. I'm on you. There we go. How about that? We'll open that up right there. I know it's pay dirt. Pretty sure it's pay dirt anyway. I don't think anybody in the coin community named Clash. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel rocked already. There we go. Anything else in there? Nope. We done. What do we got here? Ooh, we got a little advertisement. Make a video, get free gold. Well, I will do that when I pan it out. Clash, pay dirt review in your title of your video and email me a link. Well, I wish I knew how to do that. Email links, add links. And he has gold nuggets available. And there we go. Let me see. This one is the Gold Blast pay dirt. And by looking at the probably about middle of the road difficulty. I don't think I'm quite a beginner yet, but I'm not quite middle of the road either. Well, I'll try that. I will try that and see if I can't get that done. And we'll see how the hell it works out. All right, but this is pay dirt. I got some more other stuff in there. I got a bag of pay dirt. It's a full gram guaranteed. So I thought I would try it. It's got a number on it, 8,234, 234. Doesn't feel like any big rocks in there. So it's going to need to be classified, though. I can tell you that. Huh. Okay, what else we got here? We do have an invoice. Okay, and then what else we got? A couple of neat stickers. Now I got to get another book for stickers just for prospecting and gold panning. I don't know how many more things I can do. Clash guitars, yeah. No, Clash pay dirt. Clash KGP, is that it? ClashGold.com and Clash Crumbs with a K. KLESHKRUMS@gmail.com. And the address on the label is Klesh KGP. Klesh Gold Pater is what or prospecting is what I imagine that stands for. But anyway, that's cool. All right. We got some pay dirt. We got to get out into the butchering room. That's where I got my stuff set up. And I don't have I'm going to get a Flower Gold Wizards cleanup sluice, I think. Because I think I do miss a little bit of gold. Even though I pan it out 2, 3, 4 times. I do miss a little bit. So I think I'm going to get a cleanup sluice. But I will take some of the stuff out and pan it. That's for darn sure. Because I got like 5 grams out there. A 3 gram bag, 2 1 gram bag or half gram bags, and then I got a full gram bag. So yeah, we're going to have to do some panning here real quick. All right. Here's what you guys have come for today. See if I can. We need to open this. There's going to be some good stuff in here. This is from Block Blockas auction for the last maybe 2 or 3 auctions. I don't know, man. 2, 3 auctions, something like that. 4 auctions. But we are going to need a knife to open this, and I'm going to use the knife that I picked up at the Fur Takers of America auction. I've got it kind of cleaned up, but not quite. There's a little bit of schmutz there on the blade I got to get rid of. But this looks like it'll be a great package opening. Still a little bit of schmutz right there on the handle. This looks like it'll be a great package opening knife. The shape of it, anyway. Oh, once I get it all cleaned up, it's going to get put away. But this is a serious knife here. That's a serious blade. I knew it was when I saw it on the auction block. I knew a lot of people went over this knife when they looked at it because they saw the rust on it and they assumed that it was something that they didn't want to have anything to do with or bid on. I bought that knife for $50, which I thought was an excellent buy. Excellent buy. And that's where I was for the last, let me see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We came home Saturday night, Sunday morning. We didn't stay Sunday. Usually they're just packing up and leaving. The vendors are on Sunday. You can get some good deals on Sunday, but all right, we're going to open up one thing at a time. So I am going to put this little tool over there, and we'll do this one at a time here because Block packages things very well. So now I have Canadian newspapers. Oh, this is going to be a good one here. All right, so we got to put that away. Very good. Wings, Canada on the wing. I think it pulls out this way. Yeah. Pulls out that way. Put that over there for right now. It has 2 things in that you actually pull out of that also, like that. Packaging. This is what Canada does best. Packaging. Okay, then inside of there are these little flippers that open like that. And I think maybe there it is. The white-tailed ptarmigan. And this one is the gray jay. Gia. The gray jay. So 2 birds in there, the gray jay. And there's one coin with that on, reverse and obverse. And the white-tailed ptarmigan. And reverse and obverse of that one. Well, that's kind of cool. Wait a minute. There's one coin here, 2 coins. One's the obverse and reverse. Home, cold slender, reverse. Why is that bird up there? I don't know why that bird is there, because this, yeah, there's a coin for each. There's a coin for the ptarmigan and a coin for the gray jay. So there are 2 coins in there, one for the gray jay and one for the ptarmigan. And then has all your little specifications on the back. It's a 50-cent coin, sterling silver, 9.3 grams each. Edges are reeded. And a little bit about the artist. I like that. Those are nice. Those are very nice. And then what's the other 2 coins there? These are, this is the puffin. The Atlantic puffin. And the whooping crane. Tastes like chicken. You can hunt these in South America. A lot of American hunters go to South America and hunt cranes, from what I understand. I don't see a need. 50 cents sterling silver, 9.3 grams. Yes, sir. Well, that's a nice little set. I like that. All right. Well, that just adds to my Canadian collection. The problem with my Canadian collection is because there's so many series, so many coins in each series, that I need a lot of room for packaging like this. Need a lot of room. All right, so I'm going to set that down here for right now. I'm going to take out this one that's standing up in the box. A little thicker. No, there's 2 of them in there. That's why. A little thicker. And that's those 2 little buggers there. I might keep some of the pictures out of the magazines, like that right there. But that'll just go with my collection. Oh, I do like this article right here. Because this is from Toronto. So that's where Block is at. Snake, squirrels, and other wildlife encounters. Like, that's something strange. That might be for most urban people, but you know, that's why I had a nuisance wildlife business out in Bolingbrook, Illinois, southwest of Chicago, because I had the population center, the urban population center, to be able to pay for that service. And it was actually, I had to make a decision at one point whether I wanted to continue self-employment or employment with the government, simply because I was having children at that point. And oh, that's right. These 2 were empty boxes that I thought that I could put some of my coins in that I have. This one even has a capsule in. So I got other coins that I can put in here. And I think I will do that. I thought it was a good idea, and I got them cheap enough, so I think that was a good idea. And see, there's years on them, but I think I can maybe find the appropriate years for that. I don't know. Might be able to find the appropriate years, but the boxes are really nice. So I bought them cheap enough. I thought maybe I could use them. All right, get some more of this packaging on here. Here's another one that is heavy, so, and we got tape on this one, so we'll have to do a little bit of tearing. Do a little bit of tearing. I don't want to tear something that I shouldn't. You know, I might want to keep some of that stuff out of those papers. So. You never know, man. You never know what's in there. Oh, we got several things in here. What did I buy? I bought another book. Sense. I bought two books, it looks like. Sense and Jefferson Nickel. I think that's a complete Jefferson Nickel book. From 38 to 61. I might have it. I don't know. I don't know about this one. We'll open them up here shortly, but I got this one, which is a double. I don't know what double mint says here. It's Queens on there, of course. And then on this side, what do we got? You guys are looking at it while I'm looking at it. Canada 2000 Millennium Set. That's what that is. All right, let's get the old eyes out here and look at this. We got to back that up a little bit. Yeah, pride, ingenuity, achievement, health, natural legacy, and harmony. I mean, celebration, family, wisdom, creativity, freedom, and community. Now, I'm sure these are nickel because they're 2000s. Quarters. So that's a quarter collection. All right. I kind of like that. I prefer the older silver, but getting into some of the newer coins and currencies, that one is pretty nice. You see what I mean? Each quarter is different. They're not the painted ones, but that's pretty nice. I like that. All right. I can do that. Then I have this one, the Wolf. It's a, I think quarter ounce, but it's a $20 coin. And I have several of these already. Limited 250,000 coins worldwide. Fine. So this is $9.99 silver, 7.96 grams. $20 face value, though. It's 2013. And I don't really want to take them off of the card and open the, well, I guess I could. See, it says Wolf on the back. That's what it looks like on the front. I really don't want to take it out of the, it's the little sticky stuff right there. I remember when Block had it on the auction. So it looks exactly like that on the coin. And I have several of these quarter ounce $20 coins. They did a really good job with those, I think. I like this little folder. But I don't like the fact that you have to take this coin off of the card in order to get it out of the flip. That's the only thing I didn't like about that series. That's okay. It's a different one than what I had. I don't have all of this series, so when I find one of the different ones, I pick them up when I can. I pick them up when I can. Uh-oh, I got my postcard in here. That's a good one. I like that. I don't have that one. That's street art in Toronto. He takes pictures of and then turns them into postcards. See, just playing on the black. I watch him do it on his printer. It's kind of cool. I don't have this one. Nice. That one goes in the book. Let's see what I got here, man. I am not sure. And he's got all this saran wrap on here. What the heck is that? It's a piece of plastic stuck to the saran wrap. I don't know what that is. Hey, Tommy Guns, Lady Bluegrass, how are you? I throw that away. Let's bring the... I know, I like Silver's Gummy. I like Canadian coins, so I collect them. Just the diversity of coins, the diversity of series, and the packaging is so much better than the United States Mint. Just so much better. If you cannot find a series of coins in Canada that you are interested in, something that piques your interest, you're not trying hard enough. You are just not trying hard enough. I think I bought a complete set. I'm not sure. Yep, I think so. What's that nickel? Somebody is not putting the nickels in the book correctly. Either that, I'm going to have to get some. Damn, all of those are coming out. A little bit of snotty glue and glue them in. Yep, and that one goes over there. Yes, it was a complete set of Jefferson nickels. From what? From 1938 all the way to 1963, D. Nice. All right, I can do that. That one will get put away as soon as I fix that so that the coins don't come out. The Jefferson nickel collection from 1938 to 1961 says number 1 on it. So I don't know what this one is, but it's labeled cents, so I don't think so. I think this is pennies. And in Canada, they call them cents. In America, they call them pennies. And I think it's because pennies is an offshoot of the word pence. P-E-N, P-E-N. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just guessing at that point. All right, let's see what else we got there. Those are cents. Yeah, there's one missing there. What is that one? A 1909. Huh. No. See, that page is full and these are not. So you can put, these aren't labeled, so you can put anything you want in here. So right now what I see in here is a lot of different pennies. Just different pennies. 1920s, 1900s. The teens. I think these are early pennies. And 1909 might be a VDB. I don't know. I have to look at this one. This is a different. He doesn't sell much American stuff, and when he does, there's some interesting stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at this one, see if there's any pennies in here that I don't have. I don't know. I have no clue why I bought that, unless it is simply because it was cheap enough for me to buy. And we got one of the, I think that's what this is. Yep, we got 2 of them. And I think this is a transportation series, I'm not sure. I saw another one last night on a preview. It might be the same one. I think it was a railroad one. This one is, let me get that off there. So you got a nice box, and then this is a plastic, nice plastic case. You hear it? It's either metal or plastic, one or the other. I think it might be metal. Might be metal. All right, that comes off. And then you have this certificate of authenticity up here. Come on, let go. Come on, there you. All right. Oh, so I like that. All right, there we go. We got all of that stuff in there. And look, they got this little card. You can actually give this to someone as a gift. Oh, quit that. The light's washing it out. So you can present it to somebody on occasion of. And it's got all of the pertinent little information here. And let's see what it says. It's 925, and it weighs 31.103 grams. And this one is, you never know, when you open this thing up, whether you're going to be reading French or you're going to be reading English. Queen of the Sea, the Marco Polo. Of course, you have your queen. These are some really proofy coins, too. How you like that one? And it has that nice ship privy on it. Yeah, I think I saw the other one last night. It was a train, steam train. Hey, freaking awesome. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh, shit. Really nice to see products in nice packaging. I still think the United States Mint could take some lessons from the Canadian Mint. I really do. I think that their income would go up. All they would have to do is package things just a little better, and they wouldn't have to charge as much. They could make it up in volume of sales, is what I think. And I told Block Blockas last night on his stream, he was looking through $50 last night. Oh, here's the most important part. This is number 07117. Now I'd have to know how many were made. 15,000. So 7,100. It's about half. It's right half. Internationally renowned marine artist J. Franklin Wright. Well, I guess I don't know marine artists that well, but I think we're just going to put that inside of this. Yeah, I'm going to put that inside of that because, why? Because I don't want to lose it. All right, that's that one. Yeah, it's metal. And it goes in there, and it goes into a nice box like that. Isn't that pretty? I like the way they do that. Let's see what this one is. Look at that, man. I don't know. I can't get enough of Canadian stuff for some reason. Take our foam off of there. What do we have here? It's another ship, but it's a 3-masted schooner. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. See the privy holographic? Well, I get that to pop for you. That looks nice. God, those are proofy coins. Man, those are proofy. All right, what is this one? Let's take a look at. All right, you get up there and you come out here. Those COAs are in there well. I don't know if this one has the little gift card thing with it. I don't think so. Remember, these come from a coin shop, so. This is number 14545. Out of 15,000. So damn near right to the end. Wouldn't it be nice to have either number 1 or number 15,000? That number is really close to the end. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same silver and stuff. I'm looking at what the design is here. The design captures the magnificence of the blue nose. Okay, on the reverse of this coin, same ship that's on the dime. This obverse features the effigy of romancing women. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what I want to know. The ship is the blue nose. Launched in 1921 in Nova Scotia. Fishing schooner ever built. She spent simple speeding up the sea later that year. After her first season fishing on the Great Banks, the Blue Nose competed for the International Fisherman's Trophy, a series of races held between Canada and American fishing schooners. She captured the trophy in her first race and did not surrender for the duration of her 18-year racing career. The Second World War ended the era of the great fishing schooners. In 1942, she was sold to carry freight in the West Indies and was claimed by Haitian Reef on January 28, 1946. So the Blue Nose 2 is a replica of the original sailing ship. Built in the same Luxembourg yard, was launched in 1963 and can still be seen gracing the waters of the coast of Nova Scotia. So that tells you a little bit about the ship. That's pretty iconic. The Blue Nose is iconic. That is a cool coin. All right, get up there, you. There you go. Get in your little hole. Just like that. That's metal, not plastic. Oh, I forgot something. Ah, open up. Forgot my foam. There, that's better. That's nice, man. Those are nice cases. I like that. I might have to get that other, the railroad one. I might have to complete this series, the transportation series. That's nice. I like that a lot. The way that was packaged. All right, put a little bugger over there. Well, let's see. This one is not sure what this one is. Special edition coronation set, 1953. Nice leather box. There we go. Little gift card. All the pertinent information. And here are the coins. I mean, you're traditional. You got the Voyager, you got the Maple Leaf, you got the Beaver, we got the shield up there, you got Caribou, and we got the Blue Nose over there. I mean, those are iconic coins. 1953 to 2003. Each, ooh, that one. Somebody put a lot of fingerprints on that one. I don't know about that. 4 of them. The nickel, the 50 cent, the quarter, and a dime. All got fingerprints on the front. I'll let you be the judge. See the fingerprints on the nickel, dime, quarter, half. The dollar doesn't. The penny doesn't. The dollar and the penny don't, but the other three do have some kind of crap going on with that coin on that side. On this side, not so bad. The nickel's starting to tone, but nothing else is, so. Okay, that's that said. Now let's do a little reading here and see what it says. God, my eyes are so good anymore. The Voyager is fine silver. Doesn't say what the composition is, but fine silver. 25.175 grams. The 50 cent, which is a coat of arms Canada, that's 925 sterling, 11.62 grams. The Caribou is sterling, 5.9 grams. The Blue Nose, the 10 cent coin, is sterling, and it's 2.4 grams. The Beaver is sterling, and that is 5.35 grams. And the 1 cent, the Maple Leaf, is copper. No zinc, copper, 2.5 grams. The nickel and the cent, or the 5 cent and the 1 cent, are both plain edges. Everything else is reeded. And down at the bottom, I like what it says down there. If you can read it, let's see if you can read that. The Blue Nose 2 Preservation Trust, 2003. So I don't know if they're a sponsor of this or what, but maybe we can figure it out here. I should just hold it up to the camera because I can read it better. Special coronation year was February 6, 1852. Princess Elizabeth acceded to the throne. Okay. Tells you about how they selected artists and stuff. And I imagine back is French. Okay, a little bit of English in with the French. The coins. Specialist coordinates are inspired by those produced during that celebrated time 50 years ago to support the prestigious limited edition commemorative coins. They are struck using the same alloys that are currently used in our 2003 proof sets. Okay. That is a nice set. I kind of like that. The coronation, anniversary of the coronation set. I like that. Let's see. I got to put that up under here. So let's put that in there. And that goes up there like that. Nice set. Nice packaging. And that's leather. Leather. A purple leather, though. See, nice hinges on it, everything. Wood on the bottom. It's really nice packaging. I don't care what anybody says about it. I think the United States could really take some lessons from the Canadian Mint. It slips in the box like that. Beautiful, just beautiful how they do it. I can't find anything wrong with the way Canada does stuff. I really cannot. Amazing. Amazing that the Canadian Mint can take stuff like that and do such a fine job with packaging. It amazes me. It amazes me. All right, what else do I have in here? You got to be real careful in there. All right, box empty. See what we got here. We got more stuff, I can tell you that. A double wrap. The fatal stabbing last week in Niagara Falls, Toronto. Outdoor pools open. Great. And this one, which is also in cellophane. So we can open that up. You know, that's a sharp knife, boy. That's a really sharp knife. All right. We get some of the cellophane saran wrap. Saran wrap. I think Block is a stock in that company. And it's a slide out sleeve. Just like that. That's so big we gotta set it down there. Nice velour. It's a velour. Again, nice hinges. Little an envelope. Okay. Enclosed R13 cards, and he's got them up here now. Plus a little dust cover. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Isn't that a nice set? Come on there, you. See, they're not supposed to come out because there's no finger grooves for them. That's the one in the middle, the gold plated one. That's the gold plated one. So we'll put that one back in the correct way. And all the rest of these are just willy-nilly in there. So, but they are, and let's take a look here, see if I can get these cards out of here. The way they sit in those recessed containers is amazing. How many is there? 13 here? I think. There's 6 on one side and come on. Come on there, you. God damn, there's another one back there yet. There. Here we have these are quarters. Wow, man. I'm telling you, my eyes are bad, bad. Okay, that's French. I don't do French. Let me see, 1992 commemorative, 25 cents. This one is Newfoundland. This one is New Brunswick. This one is Ontario. This one is Manitoba, Quebec, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia. Okay, that's what those are. My guess is the other side will be the other provinces. So we'll just leave them in there. We don't really need to take them out. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 provinces and $1 Canadian dollar in the middle. That's a nice, very nice set. Provincial quarters, kind of like state quarters here. Except that the Canadian Mint does it better. Sorry, they just do. All right. Well, no, we're going to put this on there first. A little dust cover on there first. Man, I don't know about you, but that was a nice little, that's a nice little box there. And then it just sits inside that slip cover just like that. Nice. Wonderful. That was a good box, but now we got, and you see how Block does this with his tape? You guys could take some packaging lessons from Block. He's got a little colored tab there. You pull the tape off that way. I love it. I love him. It's great. I love the way he does that. All right, I got to read it. Hey, Chappie. Thank you for smashing the like button. 7 seconds here. Yeah, it's just showing. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, 7 seconds. Crash. Oh, I dropped that. All right, let's see what we got in here. I got some other coins, but I don't know what I got. Some freestanding ones here. Some freebies. What do we got? We got some big ones. We got some little ones. I don't know what we got all here. He's got everything individually wrapped in cellophane. Amazing. See if I can get it out. There's one. Don't know what it is yet, but there's another one. I wonder if this is a set, because they're all packaged together, so I don't know. That seems like 2 dimes, but I don't know. No, it's a dime and a penny, it looks like. Looks like old stuff, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Looks like old stuff. We'll have to get the eyes out here, because we don't know. A Newfoundland, 1942, 1 cent. And that one has King George VI on it. Well, let's have you guys take a look at that. I know it's hard to see it, but I had to get my fat ass fingers out of the way. That's when each province had its own bank, before Confederation. Maybe after Confederation, I don't know. 1942 anyway. Let's see if I can get it to, there we go, Newfoundland, 1942, 1 cent. It has to be after Confederation, but why it's just Newfoundland, I don't know. All right, and then what do we got here? This dime is a Newfoundland 10 cent, 1942. Let's see if I can get this one to show up. Newfoundland, 1942, 10 cent. With, again, King George VI on, but... All right, so we got a penny and a dime from 1942. What the hell is this? A 1904 penny, large cent. That's King George VII, who didn't last very long, I can tell you that. Because I do collect that. I'm trying to get as many as I can of, let's see if I can get it to show you. There, 1904, 1 cent. Isn't that wonderful? As King George VII, he did not last very long. I know that for a fact. A year, I think. And then this is an old 50-cent piece from 1919, Newfoundland, 50-cent piece. And that's King George V. Oh, that's a cool, that's a nice little pile of coins there. That's a nice little pile of coins. That goes in my collection. Oh, we got some other stuff right here. I think we got some older stuff, but there we go. So we can get that off there. Oh, did we get a fish? God damn. Come on, you, get off of there. Looks like we may have a couple of fish scales here. Well, I'm telling you, I almost wondering about this. Hey, Gatita, how are you, everyone? Oh, good Lord Almighty. No, we ain't doing that. That's just people bothering me with robocalls. I hate them. At least 2 a day. At least 2 a day. What have we here? Wow. I have an 1891 3-cent coin, which has Victoria on it as a queen. Now, Victoria is a little worn on the face, but the backside is really good. I'm wondering if I can get this camera to come a little closer. No, that's just switching it side to side. Yeah, let's see if I can do this for you. Now, there's a coin. And you see her face, side of her face is just a little bit smooth, and her hair right up there on her head. But the crown is still there, very nice. The collar's worn a little bit, neck, face, but you still got eyes, nose, lips, chin. You can still see all of that. You just don't see the ear. But the ear might have been covered with hair anyway, so I don't know. I have to look at a picture on Google. But that was a very unique coin I hadn't seen. An 1891 3-cent coin. I needed that example. Okay, and then what else do we got here? 5 cent. Let me see. Is that right? That's right there. A fish scale. I think it says 1978. 1878 would have to. It's not 1978, that's for sure. 1918. I think it says 1918, if you can make that out. Yeah, you can make that out. 1918 fish scale. And who is on that one? George the Fifth. George the Fifth. He's a little worn, but not bad. It's actually a pretty good nickel. I collect these, the small fish scales and the large pennies, as many as I can get. And, you know, putting together these other sets, that's something else. But I like these old coins right here. The old quarters, old 50-cent pieces, bank tokens from when half-cent and cent bank tokens from before Confederation. I really do like those. All right. And then I got one coin left. One coin left. And we were already at an hour. So 2 packages is enough. But I told Block I was going to open these today. And I think I may have this one. It's a Regina Canada dollar. It's 1882 to 1982 commemorative. I think I might already have one, but I got cheap enough. Nobody wanted to bid on it. So, the hell. Might as well have another one. It's a really good looking coin. So, no milk spots on it that I can see. And I do like the skull. Look how proofy that is. There's no milk spots on it either. All right. Not a bad haul. Hold up. We're going to have to. There we go. We're back to normal. I'm learning how to run this camera. I don't know what this one is right here. I don't know what it does. It doesn't do anything. What are these 2 buttons? Turns off my mic, turns on my mic. What does this one do? Black screen? Not a black screen. I see. So I can actually black screen that, turn off video, turn it back on, turn the video back on, put that, and it'd be like TV magic. And then what do we got here? That's redness. And that's the other way. And then what's this one? Darkness and lightness. Okay. So we got tone and light. And this one is also tone. Good. Okay. Half of those buttons I won't use. But that the close-up, I will use that quite a little. Up we go. Yeah, that close-up feature, I would use that quite a little. That's actually nice to look at coins with, especially small coins. You wouldn't have been able to see that 3-cent coin if I just held it up to the camera normally like this, because it won't focus that close. It won't focus that close. So use that little button on there for close up, then it focuses nice. All right, I want to tell it. Oh God, I got a pile of packaging here on the floor. I got one other box here, two other boxes, and these are going to be coins. These are all going to be coins. There's another box here and another package here. So we're going to wait. Oh God, come here. We're going to wait for another video to do that. So I had a video yesterday. We opened a couple packages. The video this morning to open the Block Box. The Block Box. And then we're going to have to do another video to open those three. And that was for mail. I was gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days of mail right there. So, yeah. And then all the junk mail besides. And I had a bill in there also. So, whatever. But yeah, let me make this pile here. And then maybe we can do a panorama of this. Oop. Oop, oop. I got more stuff here than I know what to do with. Quit it. Oh. Call you back later, Jack. I'm on the air. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can actually maybe show some of this. I can't get it all in one picture, I don't think. Well, I can try, I guess. Here. Maybe I'll just have to hold something. All right. Here's what we're going to try and do. There's Canada on the wing. Those right there. This right here. That right there. These two here. My postcard. Can't forget my postcard. And these two boxes. These are not interesting. To a lot of people, pennies are not interesting. That's not interesting to a lot of people. I kind of like it. This is what's interesting to most people. That stuff, this stuff here, and these right here. Those are what people find interesting. So, there you go. That's what we got. Oh, man. I'm going to have to set the stuff down someplace or over someplace, or I'm going to have to set stuff aside because there we go. That looks wonderful. I need coffee. We'll put those coins in this bag for right now. That 3-cent piece, really, I find that amazing. And you know, Canada had a, can't forget my pay dirt. A full gram, guaranteed, too. What do we got? Stickers. Klesh, pay dirt. Where's my big sticker at? Doggone it. I think I dropped it. Free gold. We'll have to try that. Oh, there's my big sticker underneath my bag. Look at that. There we go. I am going to have to go out. I'm going to have to pan this one of these days. That's going to be some good stuff, I think. Full gram, guaranteed. I'll bet there's more than a gram in there. Colorado, so it should be some good stuff. All right, we got that up there. Let us bring this up here. All right, that's about all we got for today. That's about all we got for today. I think that's probably enough. Time to go. Well, I got to clean up first and then go outside and do something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We get one more day of sunshine because it actually stormed last night. I don't know if it rained any, but we've had rain the last, Thursday, Friday. So we don't get anything Saturday, Sunday, today, Monday. Tomorrow, I may be able to go out and start transporting firewood from the pile into the shed so it can actually dry out before this winter. Hey, JJ, how are you, buddy? Seth, how are you? And you missed the box, the whole box? Come on, not the whole box. Did you used to do the rendezvous stuff in Humboldt? Yes, I used to go to Humboldt. It's either the Fur Takers of America, FTA, or the National Trappers Association, or the Iowa Trappers Association, one or the other. I know I was in Humboldt one time. I know I was in Humboldt one time. Yeah. It was the last 3 or 4 years I haven't been going to conventions because I can't trap anymore except for weasels. I can't walk up and down ditches. I can't wade through rivers like I used to and trip over boulders and still keep my balance. I trip over a boulder now or just a large rock and I'm going down. So I got to have a staff, a walking stick, and carrying a bunch of traps in both hands. It doesn't work. So yeah, I can trap weasels because mostly that's culverts, fence lines, rock piles. Here anyway. I can't walk up and down ditches like I used to water trap, road ditches. I could probably still trap dirt trap for coyote and fox, but the market hasn't been that good and hasn't been that good for a while, for fox anyway. Well furred, nice colored coyotes, yes, but very few and far between in Iowa. Now, if you went to North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, that way further, western coyotes, yeah, there's a market for those, but you don't get those here in Iowa. Same with bobcats. Well-furred, well-colored bobcats bring good money. Flat stuff from down south, or even here in Iowa, the bobcats are not that good at color. They're furred, they're nicely furred, but they're not that good at color. And like I say, I hadn't been going, and the reason being mostly was surgeries. Had a lot of surgeries the last 3 years, so I'm hoping to be done with that for a while, but I have an ankle that really needs to be. I had one that's been fused twice now. That was a year's recoup on that. I had it done by a civilian surgeon. That was a year's recoup on that ankle. The other ankle needs to be rebuilt. It doesn't need to be fused. It needs to be rebuilt. I can feel it. The one that had to be fused was actually, I was walking on the side of my foot and my tibia would start to slide off my foot like that. So she straightened it back out. She put a metal plate in there with a hole drilled in it, super glued it or double epoxied it in. I took a rod from the heel of my foot up into my tibia and through that plate and just nailed everything together straight up and down. And it ain't moving now. It ain't moving. And so it's really hard to walk in the woods or on uneven ground, especially ditches where your ankle has to bend on your tibia like that, because it doesn't now. I have to step. It's like having a peg leg with a foot at the bottom of it. It's the same thing. And in some, there are times when I think that just a peg leg like a pirate would have would be more advantageous than having a foot on the end of my peg leg. But whatever, I can still walk. Can't walk very far, but I can walk. Anyway, that's me, and that's why I hadn't been going to conventions much. But starting to go again. I have to. I don't know where the NTA convention is this year. I thought it was Indiana. I have to look again. I'd still get the Fur Fishing Game magazine. I would have to wander over to the bench over here and get it, but it's advertised in the Fur Taker and the Fur Fishing Game magazine. Because I'm a life member of the National Trappers Association, of the Iowa Trappers Association, of the Fur Takers of America, the Illinois Rifle and Pistol Association, endowment member for the National Rifle Association. I'm going to have to join some other groups. Life member of the Special Forces Association. Life member of the Disabled American Veterans Association. I don't know. What else you need? See, that's where I spent my money in my youth. Life memberships, endowment memberships. Gave a lot of money to the NRA. Think I wasted it. But probably should become a member of GOA or a Second Amendment Foundation, one or the other. GOA, Gun Owners of America. They seem to be doing more good than the NRA for the last decade anyway. Oh, man. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell you. Yes, the Americans Against Libertarian Moron. ALM. AALM. That might work. You have to get your 403C or 203C, whatever it is, nonprofit designation, and start that organization and see what you can get, man. I don't know. Might be worth a try. Who knows? Anyway, those associations are about doing good and not about making money. I think at some point, associations or the nonprofits, they get so big. They start out with good intentions and doing good things, and they become so big that then the administration and the fundraising efforts overshadow everything else, and more money is spent on salaries, on administrative costs, and fundraising efforts than money spent on the good that they were doing before. I think that's the way it is with Wounded Warriors. You know, you donate once to Wounded Warriors, and you will get mailings just about every month from them asking for more money. So if they would take the money, you would donate once a year, let's say, and say $1,500, $1,000 for the year. What is that? $1,000 is $10 a month, $1,200, $10 a month. Just about anybody can do that. Just about. Not everybody, but just about. And, you know, pick 2 or 3 organizations that you want to support that do good. And a $10 a month is not bad. But you would think that even one-time donation, they would quit sending you requests for more money. They already know that you donate. They already know that you know what the association is or the charity is. Why do they have to keep sending those fundraising efforts aimed at you? Should be aimed at the people who do not donate. You know what I mean? Target those people who do not donate or haven't donated instead of the people who do donate. To me, that makes no sense, but All right, guys. I think we're over an hour and 14 minutes. I'm gonna end this one, and we'll do another one tomorrow. More than likely, we'll do those other three because there's more coming. There's just more coming. So we got to get them done. I know doing 3 videos like this in 3 days is kind of crappy, but all right. Very good. We'll see you guys today somewhere, I'm sure. Everybody, have a good day. Stay safe. Take care. Love you all. I like doing this. I like doing this. So we'll see you, man. Peace out.